feel like we all kind of think it's going to be Bucks Celtics.
I'm not picking Bucks Celtics.
I'm wondering if we're all going to pick Warriors, but I guess we'll see what happens here in the next segment.
Court, you have a little banana on your chin.
What?
You got a little banana on your chin.
Saving it. I think the Heat are going to have a down year.
Why?
I don't know. I just feel like they're going to have a little bit of like, they've just gone far like so many times and not been able to go through. And then there's like a lot of good teams in the East. I just feel like they're going to kind of like in the first round or something like that.
I don't think so. You want to know why? Because I think Tyler Hero is going to be healthy. And I think I don't know if he is, but he might be leading them in scoring right now. And I think because he can shoot the three and kind of create off the dribble and his mid-range is nice too. I think in the clutch, like Jimmy has that kind of get to the basket and that turnaround mid-range. But now that he has another guy that can create and is a sharpshooter, I think not only should Tyler Hero, he won't be their best, like Jimmy Butler's their best player, but I think Tyler could lead them in scoring and be another option down the stretch, which basically Jimmy Butler didn't have. And I think him just being healthy and taking a step, which it looks like he has, makes them a lot better.
Nice. Okay, who are your Eastern Conference picks, Cody?
Wait, Court, who were yours?
Yeah, were yours?
Oh, mine.
You just tried to sneak past that, didn't you?
Yeah, you tried to just
fucking toss that off.
You tried to get my information.
I was just going with the flow of the show, you know. Dang, I really think it's gonna be Bucks Celtics too, but I don't want to pick the same thing as Jamie.
You can pick the same thing. We have all the NBA awards and stuff. We're gonna be different on all
right.
That.
Bucks Celtics.
Bucks Celtics. Nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. The hard part with this too is like seeding will matter a lot.
Yep.
But that's what we're picking. I'm gonna go Bucks because I think the whole criticism about the Bucks defense is like they have some holes on the wing. Their wing defenders, like Chris Middleton and Malik Beasley, are basically their best wing defenders, which, and they got Jay Crowder, though, who's solid.
Yeah.
But he's a little bit older, too.
You don't think Giannis is a wing defender?
Yeah, Giannis, I think, could guard anybody on the wing, but he generally kind of guards bigger guys.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, they could probably put him on KD or Tatum for a few possessions and get some stops. But I think that whole they're not good defensively anymore has been talked about way more than it should be. Like they lost Drew Holiday, they added Damian Lillard, which means they lost a little defense and they gained a lot of offense. I think overall, like that's a positive for them, and I'm not worried. So I do think they'll be better. So I'm picking the Bucks, and because I love Dame Dalla and Giannis are like two of my favorite players. So
yeah,
definite Bucks, and then I'm gonna go with Miami, partly for the reasons I just said. But also, I don't believe in the Celtics.
What? Can you elaborate on why you don't believe in the Celtics? Because I have a feeling about the Celtics too, but I actually think the piece they added this year is going to help that.
Yeah. I mean, I think they've been balling to start the year, so I could be way off on this.
They kind of always are.
Yeah.
The last couple of years.
Good point.
But Tatum and Brown, I think are a little overrated.
Yeah.
I think Tatum is. I think Brown probably right about where he should be. I think Tatum's a little bit overrated in terms of like, I don't think he's top 5 in the league, and a lot of people put him there.
Where do you put him?
Top 10? Put him around, and I may be better, but I put him Devin Booker, Donovan Mitchell. He's right there with those guys.
Okay.
Which is probably just outside the top 10 or maybe 10. But one of those guys is getting 10, not all three of them. But anyways, I think I think he's slightly overrated in terms of being the next guy who's going to win a bunch of rings. I don't think that's him. And 2, sorry, Jason Tatum, if you're listening to this. And then 2, I think they lost Marcus Smart, Robert Williams, Grant Williams, and somebody else, Brogdon, who are all elite defenders, like some of the best in the league. And it was like the heart and soul of the team. And so I thought that's equivalent to the Warriors losing like Draymond Green, Kevon Looney, and GP2 and adding some star power and thinking we're going to be good. I know they added Drew Holiday, which fills a lot of those defensive holes, but still, I feel like that team's going to look way different. And they've looked great so far, but I think they're going to fall apart at some point in the season.
The depth isn't there either. You know, as much.
Porzingis is fit though too, but yeah.
Yeah, I like Porzingis too on that team.
Yeah, Porzingis has looked really good, and he's a shot blocker, and Drew Holiday fills some holes. But yeah, their bench, their starting five looks amazing.
Yeah, they have like no bench.
And then I don't even know then Peyton Pritchard comes off the bench.
Yeah.
Peyton Pritchard's baller, dude.
I love Peyton Pritchard, but I don't think that's a deep enough bench to get it done.
Yeah.
And something about their toughness. I feel like if they match up with Jimmy, Jimmy's just going to beat them. And Giannis is just going to beat them. That's how I feel about the Boston Celtics.